What's going on, everyone? K Hunter here, and it's been a while. It's my first upload of 2023, and like, I've been busy with college and everything, but when Gel Zone Pro hit me up and they're like, hey, we're gonna send you our blasters, our gel gun blasters, can you show them to your audience just so they can see what these blasters have to offer? I was like, bet. Because I saw people using these things last year and they're super cool, they shoot super fast, you can get a lot of rounds off. I mean, they're awesome, they're the new hit, everyone's trying to get them. And I just want to show you the different types of gel blasters that are offered by Gel Zone Pro. So let's get into this. They sent me this care package right here. Ah, yes. Yes, look. In here, 3 blasters. They get progressively bigger as you get more towards the bottom. So for this first one, it's the Stormer. It's spring-loaded. Looks nice. 160 feet per second is what it shoots. But look, here's the key. Ages 14 plus. If you're below the age of 14, this is a no-no for you. This is off limits. Here's where the upgrade comes in. Check this out, the Hydrax. Instead of coming with 1,000 dehydrated gel beads, how about 10,000? And how about this? It's motorized, it's not spring-loaded like this one. It's just full auto trigger. And how does this work? Is this great lithium-ion battery, which is the same thing that's in the Tesla. Great. And then look, USB cable charger, so that way you can charge your lithium-ion battery whenever you're not using this blaster. And hey, let me tell y'all something. So make sure you wear the protective eye gear, of course. I'm not trying to be your mom. I'm just trying to like save you some medical bills. And here's another thing. I saw this a lot last year. Don't like pull up to your group of friends and just start like blasting them without like any pre-notice about it, because if they're not wearing protective eye gear, really bad things can happen. I know it's supposed to be like harmless, little fun prank, but like seriously, you could mess up their eyes. Let's keep things organized just so we can have a perfect mix of fun and no beef. So keep that in mind. So I just went over the basics of these two, but I saved the best for last, because there comes a point where you'll be having fun using these, but you're gonna wanna take it to the next level. That's how everything is in life, and it especially applies here. And let me just show you what this one right here has to offer. The Hydrostrike. So why is it next level? Why? Well, first of all, it says next level fun. Just look at the box compared. Look at all these specs. Let's start with this one. 200 feet per second. Look, 160 feet, 160 feet per second. No. 40 feet per second, or 200 feet per second. 200 feet per second is just a great upgrade. But look, the selling point, all these specs right here. It comes with 5,000 Gel Tech little beads. And then look, a 500 round Gel Tech cartridge. This right here, it's detachable. So it makes it like way easier if you want to put like a certain amount in there and then put it back in. And then it shoots 8 Gel Tech beads per second, just like the Nerf rival Prometheus that I used in many videos back in the day. And then rechargeable battery pack like the other one, 2 sights right here. And you have the option, full auto or semi-auto. And look, it has protective goggles, unlike this one right here. But no, this one's the real deal. I'll tell you why, because it doesn't have that warning. It only has the classic warning, which is like, oh, adult supervision required. Of course. Now, let's take a look at the back. It comes with the Gel Tech storage container in case you need to inflate some ammo on the fly. Rechargeable battery pack right here, the lithium ion. It comes with the USB cable, of course. Lastly, it comes with an adjustable stock for your preference. So depending on what size you are, you can adjust it and you can get a better feel for the gun whenever you're trying to unload on someone. Lastly, it came with this little blue inflatable pack. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I believe it's a Target. Let's find out for sure what it is. All right. Ooh. That was quick. I initially thought that it was a hamper when I opened it up. I was like really confused, but no. When you turn it sideways, it creates these strings. When connected together, they're supposed to represent a target. Gel Tech also sent me a case of 20,000 dehydrated beads. And I'm gonna be making some over the next 4 hours, so that way I can test these guns out. And the interesting thing is on the back, they had these little formulas of the proportions of how to get a certain amount of beads you want. So to get 500, you need half a tablespoon. To get 1,000, you need a tablespoon. And to get 2,500, you need 2.5 tablespoons. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be taking 2 tablespoons of these beads, putting them in the water, waiting 4 hours, and waiting them to turn into gel beads. So, let's get to it. These things are very small, only about a couple millimeters. All right, we got our beads in there. Let's check up on them in 4 hours. And while we're doing that, while we're waiting, let's break open these guns. So right now I'm gonna be showing you what the Geltech Stormer actually looks like, but I'm not gonna do like the whole like open the box unboxing sequence. You've seen it a million times. I'm just gonna grab it straight out of the box. All right, check this out. Now that we got it out, it feels pretty good in my hand, but how do you prime it? You take this gray part and push it all the way back until you see a red tongue extend from out of it. Look. And I gotta be honest, compared to other Nerf blasters or X-Shot blasters that I've used in my previous videos, you really gotta like apply some strength to get it all the way back. As far as how to put gel beads in there, you push this orange button forward, this orange piece comes up, it reveals a compartment, you put all the beads in there, you close this and you're ready to go. And it holds up to 1,000 gel beads. So I just went over the Stormer, but right here is the Hydrax. Already you can see it's an upgrade, no need for priming because it's a full auto gun. Like it said, it came with 10,000 gel beads, so basically 2,500 packs of beads. So I'm gonna plug the USB cord into the outlet, and it's gonna be flashing red and green for a second, but when it turns solid red, that's how I know I'm ready to connect the lithium-ion battery. All right, now that it's solid red, I can take the connector of the lithium-ion battery and properly orient it so that it'll perfectly insert into the USB cord. So you have these two like surface extensions like that, and then these two little grooves, and then they're gonna perfectly slide together, so that way there's gonna be a combination of red and green flashing in a second. Just like that. That means the lithium-ion battery is charging and it's not fully charged. I saved the best one for last because it always gets my dopamine receptors a kick. Check it out. The Hydrostrike, the biggest, the best of them all. Next level fun. Look at the inside, right here. The first thing you're probably gonna notice is the blaster itself, because every color that can possibly be perceived by the human eye is displayed on the coating of this blaster. When taking it out, you notice that it's heavier than most other blasters. However, that's a good thing because it means it's a quality build. It's semi-automatic and automatic, powered by a lithium-ion battery, of course, but it's not in the handle like the last blaster, the Hydrax that we looked at. It's actually towards the front. If I press this button and pull this forward, lithium-ion battery perfectly comparted into that slot right here. And you gotta charge it using the same process that we did with the Hydrax. So 4 hours have finally passed, and I'm gonna filter out all the water from the beads. So I'm gonna put the colander in there, and then pour all the beads into it. Now I'm gonna put this on here, tap it, shake it up a bit, just to let them air dry a bit. And while that's going on, our lithium battery that we've been charging is finally fully charged. I'm gonna disconnect it and put it to use in the other room. So their battery is all charged up. I already put hydrated beads in the hydration pouch just to speed things up. And now I'm gonna assemble this really quickly. We got the 500 count magazine in this little slot that they so carefully place it in. And it opens right here, and I can put all the beads in there. We got the stock extension in the back with the little ending part, and you attach it like this, then it goes on the back right here. And the safety goggles, the actual real safety goggles that will protect your eyes and don't require a warning on the front of the box right here. Now I'm gonna load all the beads in the cartridge. That is so satisfying. And that should do it. All right, so I'm gonna close this. This goes in the slot right here. And now the last thing I have to do is connect the battery. You press this button, this part comes off. Then I gotta place this in the slot right here and connect the yellow part to the yellow part already attached to the gun. There we go, the way it was. And now this is ready for testing. For the first test, I'm gonna be shooting in a box approximately 15 feet away, and I'm gonna be seeing if the force of these rounds has the power to knock the box over. So without further ado, let's do this. That didn't really take nothing. Maybe like a couple rounds and it was already gone. I shot about 15 rounds, and like, so far the only thing I can find is the remnants of one round, which is just these little like specks or parts just of what once was a hydrated bead. For the next experiment, we're gonna be shooting this apple, and we're gonna be seeing if it can not only knock it over, but bust the skin open. Maybe like see how far it can actually like go into the apple. And just in case you guys complain, oh, okay, Hunter, you're wasting food. No, I'm not. You know why? Because it's a bad apple. We didn't waste it, the food wasted itself. I'm about to unload on this apple in 3, 2, 1. That was ruthless. Look at this thing. We've learned a couple things from this experiment. One, the apple will not knock over. No matter how close you stand, no matter how many rounds you unload on it, it's very dense, it's stubborn, it won't knock over. However, it will give in to the rounds. We thought, oh, maybe it'll puncture the skin slightly. No, we got deep into the layers of this apple. This apple probably has like 1 million infections from all the rounds it took. I mean, look at the colors of this thing. This looks disgusting. But this apple just absolutely got obliterated in every way. And I think if I would have kept shooting, I could have gotten like past the other surface of the apple, and it would have just been the core at the end with maybe a base. In closing, this is way more powerful than I thought. Like, I never thought I'd be making applesauce in my life. I always thought I'd be consuming it, but here we are, breaking through. This video would only be right if I took a couple rounds to the back, because I deserve to feel the power that the rounds have to give to a surface. And while it won't be pleasant, it's what the video needs. So my dad's gonna be shooting a couple rounds at me. 200 feet per second does not sound fun, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So you're 10 feet away, right?
All right, Michael, I'm about 10 feet away, and I'm just gonna give you about 3 shots to see what it feels like. You ready?
Yep.
1, 2.
Guys, I'm sorry to say this, but I can't show experiment number 3 because it's probably gonna get flagged by YouTube. When I got shot, it really hurt, and it put 4 huge welts into my back. If YouTube sees that, they're gonna flag it for violence, so I don't wanna take that chance. But if you're gonna use this, make sure you wear long sleeve shirts, pants, goggles, and any other protective gear, because those blasters are super powerful. Other than that, it's a great product, and I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of fun with it. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like these, and I really appreciate the fact that you made it through this whole video. Have a good day, peace.